Yo, what it is, YouTube, what it look like, fool? It's your boys, Mr. 20 West, in the building, gassing up the bike. Like, all my videos cannot start at the gas station, but they got to start at the gas station, cause, yeah. Oh, man, what a day it is. It's a beautiful off day. That's really the only time that I'm able to really make good videos, cause for the most part, I'm always at work. And even now, I'm heading to my second job, which I'll probably be there all day, which is working at this car shop called Lynn Marcus Customs, which is an amazing place, man. I am so grateful for being employed here, even though it's just like some trainee type deal thing, which is fine with me because I'm not a professional yet. So at this shop, I learned how to wet sand. I'm learning how to take cars apart. I mean, like, I went from a couple minutes, like it would take me an hour or two to take down a car. And by take down the car, I mean, like, wow, is that a cop over there at Del Taco, or is that a Del Taco employee? Yo, one of the I think the manager of Del Taco owns this beautiful 5.0 right there. You see? Because they park there a lot. I know Del Taco is good, but it can't be that. It can't be that good. This is the traffic that I deal with on a daily basis here. Like this, like people doing stuff like this. It's something of a normalcy here. People just can't drive here. I don't know if you can see this, but it's not really a sunny day, so it's gonna rain. I brought out the great FZ09, my baby. I've owned this bike almost 2 years now. What's up, bro? And at this point, it has 15,000 miles, 15,475 miles on the dash, all put on by me. It was great. At 10,000 miles, I actually got to go to Blood Mountain and ride it. So that mountain experience was wonderful. I'll probably make a video of that. Going to the mountains for me, it was a major milestone because to be honest with you, I taught myself how to ride. So all of these things that I'm experiencing is like brand new. It's for the first time. Riding motorcycles has still been a major impact in my life, even though I've been riding for like 5 years now. So this is like my 5th year. I'm extremely grateful and blessed for all the experience I've had. And even being able to pass the information down that I know to new riders is a good feeling. And I look forward to keep blessing the world with my positive energy and positive vibe and continue to be myself, man. It's unfortunate that like everybody can't be on the same positive level, because anytime you try to speak positivity into the world, you always have to have that one negative person that just comes out of absolutely nowhere and has no substance behind any of their negative ways. They just it's just, you know, it's what they want to do. But yeah, like being able to pass my information on to other bikers, future bikers, is a good feeling. And I hope that not to say a role model, but I hope that some of the standards that I set, other bikers pick up on, and not just pick up on like the whole, you know, dick moves. Yeah, I mean, it get kind of wild. Bro. It do. I've seen all type of crazy things the short time I've been out here. I really didn't think that all of this was like really a real thing. Most of this stuff seems you couldn't even put it in the movies because it's just so outlandish. It wouldn't even make sense, you know. But for me, it's just, yeah. So I went to Mountain Motorsports with my lady, And I think right now the camera's in 4K, so you know, let's all get that out the way. And I went to Mountain Motorsports with my lady. My lady's on a 250, and I think this is her first year riding. Okay, was her first season riding in the sun and all that stuff, and she's doing quite well, like really phenomenal. I made sure when she was learning to give her that positive reinforcement, but still let her know that, bruh, this is very serious, and most things that you do on a motorcycle is very serious. So you know, it's about having fun, but it's also being safe, and it's been working out for her. She's been doing amazing. So she's looking to getting a bigger bike, and that was always the plan, to get her on a 600. I wanted to build her skill level up, and I really just wanted her to find her own bike. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to coerce her into getting something that she's not ready for. Like an FZ07. Oh man, a whole lot of wind. I hope you still can hear me. You should be able to, though, because I got my mic inside my helmet, really secure firmly in there. Look at Chattahoochee. That's Chattahoochee over there, yo. But I didn't want to coerce her to get anything that she's not ready for. So we've been looking at bikes on Craigslist. We've been looking at bikes on at Mountain Motorsports, which is the big motorcycle dealer here. I don't know if you see my finance video. I'm gonna try to put that link in the video that you can click. Financing a bike is the most horrible thing that you could do on the face of the planet. I really mean that. They overprice the heck out of bikes that shouldn't be that price. I wish they could sell it at a reasonable price, but if you Kelly Blue Book half the bikes that they're selling at the rate they're selling, it's ridiculous. Because insurance companies don't even follow the same scale that the motorcycle dealership is going. So if you ever crash it and stuff, they're going to give you the base price for your machine. They're not going to give you what you really, you know, what you pay for, basically. You know, unfortunately, every time you take it from a dealership, anything you get from a dealership, as soon as you roll it off the showroom floor, it automatically loses its value. So that's a big slap in the face for anybody buying brand new. So my girl, she wants a 600, and I'm totally down with it. I'm not against it. You know, I worry a lot. Having a partner that rides is one of those things where I understand what I put my mom through when I first started riding. So it feels like it's a small fear, like, God, please let them come home. But then there's another one, like, I know she's enjoying life right now. Like, she sees what I see, and she goes through what I go through in the bike scene, you know what I mean? And, yeah, so we're at Mountain Motorsports, and the saleswoman, sir, can I help you? You know, my girl's like, well, we're just looking. I'll tell her, you know, my girl is looking for a 600. She's looking at the ZX6R, which is a very strong bike. I like the bike personally. It's a sports style bike, and not a lot of people know that I started on a sports bike and I ended up on a sport naked bike, and it's more sport touring style, the way it sits up and stuff like that. I love the FZ09. Like, it's perfect for my back, and like when I had long travels, the only problem I had was my seat. So if I just corrected my seat, got a new seat put on, I would be perfect. This bike is amazing. It handles well, and it has different modes for whatever mood I'm in, really. The whole rain mode, because it's got 849 cc's, you know. But the interesting part about me being at this dealership, and this is what I want to tell you guys, when I told her about my FZ09, she was like, well, are you looking at any other bikes, sir? I was like, well, you know, I came up here for my girl, but let's just say I wanted to turn in my bike. I wanted to trade it in for something better. How would we go about doing that, right? Because, you know, I'm only 16% in my loan. Financing through the motorcycle companies, I'm financing through Yamaha, which is terrible. They got a high interest rate of 19.99 APR, which, if you don't know anything about interest rates, that's just not doable, my guy. But she was like, you can just trade it in for, you know, I was looking at an FZ10. And FZ10 is $12,000. The sad part about it, when I went to go get this bike, the FZ10 came out the year after. It was talked about, but it wasn't full on, yeah, this is what we're going to do. This is the route that we're going. Because basically the FZ10 is a naked R1. I love the R1, but I'm not ready to like conform to that whole aggressive posture, because I do a lot of riding and that aggressive posture get boring to me after a while. What the heck? It's sticking off our gas door. I ain't never seen it. Is that her? I think that's the gas ring on the side of her car. Like it's, I don't know. I ain't never seen that like that. But the FZ10, when it came out, I lost my mind for it, because not only is it the naked R1, but it has cruise control. Like, how many sport bikes out there has cruise control? Not a lot. With that many CCs, you know what I mean? Like, that's right up my alley. Because first off, I like big bikes, and I'm gonna tell you why I like big CCs, because it's easier to ride a big bike slow. Well, I know a lot of people say it's easier to ride a small bike fast than it is to ride a big bike slow. But for me, I enjoy having a big bike and being able to go slow. Because in certain gear ratios, I'm just chilling. Uh-oh. This is not where I want to go. Bike move. I call moves like that bike moves. Gotta get over it real quick. They didn't even have really a sign that said those two things, but whatever. Traffic, looking for my chapstick, there's for a Maverick. Isn't it terrible? I really don't like traffic. Traffic in the city is really terrible. It's always like a whole bunch of whatever. But yeah, I used to struggle with my FZ07. Just going through the city and having to switch gears so much. Oh man, it was so annoying. It was like, you don't get, uh-oh, Lord Jesus, it's a Prius behind me. I really hate Priuses. I'm not gonna lie to you. Priuses is, when Toyota made Priuses, they knew, like, we're gonna make the biggest dick of a car that we could possibly make, and we're gonna paint it a vibrant red color. It's the ones that's red color that's the issue. Like, everyone that I counter that's red always is a big dick. Like, they always just do the most dickish thing. Like this one, this particular one behind me is on the phone coming close to my back tire. Well, gotta break the law. I don't advise to do what I do, but there's parts of me that just don't like how people operate. Like traffic wise, I just be like, all y'all can suck my, you know. Cause like, look how bad this is. And the thing that's so crazy is people that be in cars be like, bikers should have to sit in this. And I'd be like, why? Why should I have to sit in traffic like that? And then imagine it'd be like 90 degrees and they want you to just sit out here. It's gonna be a no-go for me, bro. I'm just saying. You know, I'm not trying to be like no butthole, but yeah. Y'all want to take this anywhere? I kind of do. I'm on my way to my second job, like I said, but when I go to my second job, it's so calming, it's peaceful. It's like, it's so different from my regular 40. Like, my regular 40-hour job, I just moved to I transferred to a less stressful store, but it's still the same job. So it's like, not to be like a butt, but man, people tend to be like, I just really want to get on the expressway today. I normally don't want to get on the expressway so much, but I guess today is just the day that I get on the expressway. But yeah, the place that I transferred to is a lot less stressful and slower, and it's like 10 minutes from my home. So it's just like, oh, this is the perfect fix. But nope, still the same thing. But to get back on topic, when she told me that I was able to trade in my bike, I got to wondering, like, how many people have they really conned this into? Because she was just like, we'll just roll over whatever you owe on the FZ09 to the FZ10. And I'm like, well, that just means that my bike is gone. I love my motorcycle. Okay, don't get me wrong. I love my bike. Like, she is, only one time have I ever been like worried about her, and it was like this one time where I was about to race H2, a Hayabusa, a R1, a couple R6s, a couple Gixxer 600s, and I hit the kill switch. That worried me. But since then, I'm training this dog. Dang, this dog big. That's what they call a security dog. I'm just like determined to ride the expressway for some reason. I'm not really sure what's going on with me today. Sometimes I don't get all this free time, so like I just, it's like the free ride. I was like, that's the biggest scam ever. The rollover, we're gonna roll over your debt, so now you owe, like, you end up owing like $20,000 on a bike, and you like, what the heck? I think that's one part that makes me mad too, is the fact that you can get the same bike for a lesser value on sites like Craigslist and I forgot the other one. I think it's Auto Trader or something like that. But see, the Craigslist bikes, people do all type of weird stuff with bikes and then try to like sell them off, and it's just like, oh man, why are you selling out pieces of crap? You need to, and then at least say it's a piece of crap. Like, this whole biker brotherhood thing, it should like expand over to bikes too, man. Like, I understand that you're trying to get out of your situation, but to cause another situation, what if somebody died off the bike that you sold? You know what I mean? Like, you just feel like, oh, that's cool, like, because it's something that you didn't mention, Oh man, I'm guessing that 20 is congested because I'm trying to get on 20 West. Am I trying to get on 20 West? Oh, I'm trying to get on 20 East. Whatever the case is, I'm not going that way no more. Like, I guess I think I went as far as I could go with traffic without breaking the law, so I'm just gonna get off. I started to, but normally I'm just like, I'm good. About breaking the law, I mean like lane splitting, because like, for certain reasons, my state really hates lane splitting. And it's not that I hate lane splitting, it's just like, I see that lane splitting can save you from a lot of BS that goes on in these streets. So I once had a lady like pull her pull her car on the side of me, on the right of me, and decided to get over. Almost hit me because she wanted to get in the lane I was in, and like, I'm following the flow of traffic, so I got a car in front of me and a car in the back of me, and I'm just like, oh, what is this? Ants, thoughts? I don't even understand. Hookah Hideaway, people. Hookah Hideaway is a nice place, but don't ever go by yourself. Always have a friend. Let me tell you why. When you go on Hookah Hideaway, it's like the bar's right there, the hookah place is right there. Everything is right there in front of you, and it's very small. It's very, very, very small. It's called Hookah Hideaway, and people that go there always go there. So you're gonna be the odd man out anyway. Who's that? Is that Martin Luther King? That is Martin Luther King. It's Martin Luther King on the wall. Oh man. Am I missing something? Alright, let's try it again. From this part. You're just not gonna, I'm never gonna give up on the expressway. I'm almost there. Oh look, it's News 46, CBS 46. You don't see too many news vans out here. You need to report this dirty ass traffic. Really crazy. Traffic is really crazy. But yeah, to go back to what I was talking about, the whole thing begun with me going to Mountain Motorsports with my lady. So she decides to look at the ZX6R, and the lady's like, we can just draw up the papers for it, you know, and run it and do this and do that. First off, let me just say that the motorcycle dealership will run your credit like 4 or 5 times. And I don't know if y'all know about credit, but oh man. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to break the law on this one. I can either break the law or follow the law. I'm gonna break the law, because I don't have time for this. Whew. Sheesh. Oh, hey, clean up the expressway, bro. All that traffic. That's basically why my city is like how my city is. All that traffic because people can't merge. Hello now, people. This is just like. But the saleswoman was like, yo, I can get you on this bike. We just crunched the numbers, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, lady, listen, I know how y'all get down. You're going to run the credit about 3 or 4 or 5 times. And then hopefully you get it set up. Talking about we got to do the paperwork before you can come in here and buy a bike. I came in Mountain Motorsports after my LCO7 accident. And I was like, bruh, my bike paid off. I'm trying to get another bike around the same price range. And they were acting like they didn't have a good FZ07 to give me. I didn't even want an FZ09. I was like, that's my dream bike. But I want to get back on what I had, because what I had, I was actually practicing wheelies on with my boy, 320 Phil. Oh, really? Really, GSP? Really? Y'all some dicks. Y'all some motherfucking dicks. Speeding and shit. What the hell is she? What the hell is she? Is she able to speed? Let me get off. Got me fucked up. Oh, no, I'm not getting off the same spot the cops get off. The hell I look like? That's, nah, B. I didn't know they was getting off right there. That seemed like a good idea until I thought about it, and I'm like, nah, I'm good on that, bro. I'll find another place to get off. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up my motovlog right here, because I I don't want to take too long of her time. I'm trying to keep my motovlogs down to about 17 minutes, if possible, because I found out that people are only looking at 2.44 minutes of my motovlog, which is fine. But it was pretty exciting to go to the dealership with my girl, and now that I got options now, because my girl like, well, I'll just go ahead and finance me a bike, and I'm just like, all right, boo. So if she does that, then I'm gonna go and get me something else. I'm not really sure now. I got a plethora of things that I can buy now. Like or I could just go on vacation. I could use my money and go on vacation and go to Bahamas or something. Cause isn't that what people do? They go to Bahamas, Mexico. So I've always liked Mexico. Maybe me and my girl can go to Mexico. I think she would enjoy Mexico. But as always, it's your boy, it's Mr. 20 West, man. You see what traffic is like, and you see what not to do. Don't be no chump at the motorcycle dealership getting ripped off, cause you got other options that you can go and different avenues that you can go down. Okay, straight up, it's straight up facts, baby, facts. That's all Mr. 20 West deals with. It's facts. Whew. Hey, don't mind me, bro. I ain't looking at you. I'm just looking at myself. Boy, I look good here. I look good. Look at, oh man, my socks is big. My socks is too big.